Hey, it's Eric with Premier Pack Dog Training. I've been hearing a lot of messages and seeing a lot of ads from other dog trainers, maybe you've seen them too, where they will try to encourage people not to use any kind of corrective measures or discipline or punishment in their dog training. And then what they'll do is they'll list a lot of hypothetical effects from using punishment or corrections in their dog training. Now, what that is doing is trying to elicit emotional response from you. They know that no one wants to, make their dog uncomfortable. Of course not. That's not why we have dogs. They want your business and they're trying to elicit this emotional response. But I tell you, it is unrealistic. It is unrealistic. I want you to pay attention to their messages. Like I said, it may provide these effects. But that's not in real life, okay? When you are training with a purpose, you know what you're doing, and you provide any kind of corrective measures for the means of teaching, for the purpose of teaching, dogs understand, they adjust their behavior accordingly. There's the bad and the good thing about dogs. The bad thing is we can't reason with them. I can't say, hey, Rex, you can't run away or run into the street, you might get hit by a car and die. I can't say, Max, you can't jump on grandma because you might hurt her. Or, Scruffy, you can't get in the garbage because you might get into something that could even hurt or kill you. We can't reason with them, but what we can do is give them a safe, measured correction and a lesson that is like that, and we get to move on. How nice is that? They get the message and they move on. I remember being a kid, and if I got in trouble, oh my goodness, just bring on the discipline, Dad. I don't want to hear about how disappointed you are in me. That crushes me, right? With the dogs, it's just like, hey, don't touch the stove. It's hot. And we get to move on. All right? When these other dog training companies and the messages they have in this pure positive reinforcement light, they don't really offer you anything else. In lieu of actually telling your dog no and giving it a consequence for that action, they want to beat around the bush. They want to make everything very vague. I like it when you're sitting, but they never give the message that I don't like it when you jump. That's not fair to the dog. That's not clear message. That keeps everybody eternally frustrated. But we can just give them a clear message and move on. But they don't want to do that. And it's all for emotional and agenda-based manipulation. So look past the emotional response they're looking for from you. Think about the reality here. If we're not going to tell our dog no and give them a correction accordingly, then what? Well, I'll tell you what they're not saying. What they're saying is you're going to have to pack a lot of patience because that problem's not going away. You're going to have to set up your home and the dog's life so that it doesn't come across that situation anymore. And therefore, that makes a very confined lifestyle because it can't be exposed to any triggers, because we can't tell you no. But I tell you what, when dogs understand a limitation and the boundaries and their behavior, their world opens up. Their solution is making the dog's world very small. So I want you to think about that. Don't be gaslit into that message. Think with reality and look for real results. Okay? That's my biggest advice to you. Look for real results and don't be emotionally manipulated. All right? Eric with Premier Pack. Happy to talk to you further about this. I'll talk to you later. Bye.